Hey everybody, it's Barry K with Cards for Days, bringing you a Tuesday trade segment with a special guest. What I've got today is I'm going to show you some cards that I'm going to be offering to GoreMade. I know he's an athletics fan, and I am a Cubs fan, and he's got some Javi Baez cards, and Javi's my favorite player. And I've got some athletics with a card right here on top that you can see that I pulled from my Chrome Up series where I'm opening up old Topps Chrome boxes. So I thought I would start with that, but then next, in this box, I want to show you a dirty secret that I have about my collecting. So, you know, I collected cards in the late 80s and early 90s as a kid, but then I got back into collecting, and it was because of the player in this box that I got back into collecting briefly in the early 2000s. And we're going to save that till the end. So the first part is for GoreMade. I just wanted to show him that these are up for trade, and I am willing to part with any and all of these for your Javier Baez. I'm not worried about trade value. You've got a lot of nice Baez's, and I'm willing to part with these. So first up, this is the 85 rookie reprint that came from Topps Chrome. You can see here on the back, it looks just like the 85. It even has the copyright 85, but that is not an 85. Here we have an Eric Chavez patch card, and this is from SPX. So when I started collecting back in the early 2000s to collect this player that I'm going to show you shortly, I picked up some baseball card packs, and this is stuff laying around. I've got an Adam Ethier signature. It is numbered out of 200. You can see here. So that's a pretty nice Topps Chrome there. Then I have this out of 99 patch, Bobby Crosby, Rich Harden. It does have some dingage here on the side. Don't know. 89 Bowman. I bought a box of this back before breaking old wax boxes became popular, searching for the Ken Griffey, which I did get, and I'll show it off sometime. But this is, so that is a fresh from a box Mark McGwire, 89 Bowman. Then I have some Score. I'm sure you have these, but if you're wanting these were also fresh from a box that I pulled. Some McGwires floating around that I also had. So those are up for trade. I do have a lot of athletics that I pulled from the early 2000s, and I showed those in a previous. These are all still available. If you are interested in any of this, let me know. I'm willing to part with it. I have no love for the athletics, nothing personal, so I don't mind getting rid of this. If you're wanting to fill your collection, you just let me know. But the second part of my video, and I'm going to keep this one short tonight, is who is in this box. So I got back into collecting really for one reason only, and that was to collect my favorite player. And the dirty secret that I have is this player does not play baseball. And the player I'm talking about is Drew Brees. So growing up in Lafayette, Indiana, Purdue University is the big school nearby. I went to college about the same time that he did. He is my favorite football player of all time. So I started collecting. This is before he became huge. In fact, he had just been traded to the Saints, but I have a lot of rookie cards that I picked up, a lot of Chargers cards you can see here when he played for the San Diego Chargers. Some of this stuff I just picked up on eBay. In fact, most of it I just picked up on eBay. So let's see here. I wanted to show you some of the stuff that I have because I understand that the value of Drew Brees cards have gone way up since when I was buying them. I would get, numbered cards for less than $1. In fact, I was getting a lot of it in bulk lots of Drew Brees. So 2001 press pass. It's not focusing for me. And what I did is, these are all unique cards that I have of Drew Brees. Some signatures here. And like I said, he was a common when I started collecting him. I wish it focused a little better. And this is probably my absolute favorite, where I had a connection where I saw him play live at Purdue, and then he got into the NFL, was not super highly touted. So I was able to just pick him up. You can see this one's out at 25. I was able to pick him up extremely cheaply, and he went on to live up or exceed expectations that people had for him. I never got into collecting football players. It was more about collecting the player that I liked, which is how I am today with baseball cards, how I like the Cubs that I like, and that's it. And that's how I collected as a kid. I had favorite players that I collected, and that's what I focused on, and I like having that focus. I'm, chasing random rookie cards and hoping they pan out. I just don't get into that. So I just wanted to show you guys the type of collection, and really the thing that I'm most proud of my collecting was just picking up any Drew Brees card that I could. And I still love watching him play, and I would love to collect him, but the value has gone up way, way up. I don't think I would be able to just buy in bulk like I did in the early 2000s. I mean, check out some of these cards. Just a huge variety. These are, like I said, all unique. There are no doubles in this box. I do have a box of doubles because I was buying them in lots. And if I got doubles, so be it. Numbered out at $9.99. Yeah, I would just pick up anything. If it was Drew Brees, I picked it up. I need to freeze my camera focus right here because that is perfect. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see. Of course, I unclicked auto. Nope. Yeah. Nope. I better leave it on. So, my question to you on this Tuesday Trades Day, is there anybody that collects anything other than baseball cards that's watching this? I know I got back into the baseball card community, but anybody else have a dirty secret? Hockey, football, basketball? Do you have a favorite player, even though you're a baseball card collector, that is not playing baseball? I would love to hear about it. As you can imagine, I'm just a big sports fan. I actually have a binder of Pittsburgh Penguins cards that I collected when I was a kid. A lot of Mario Lemieux and Jaromir Jagr, because I'm a Penguins fan. My family's from Pittsburgh, and I still root for them. I don't have any of the newer stuff, the Crosby era. All my Penguins cards are from when I was a kid. But I love looking at these. This is actually the first time that I've looked in this box since I got back into collecting. I knew what was in it, so I didn't crack it open because I'm not focused back on baseball cards. But man, this is so cool. I love looking at these cards. You can see all these Drew Brees in a Chargers uniform. If you are a younger collector and you don't even remember when he played for the Chargers, he was fighting with Doug Flutie for the starting spot, and it was really back and forth. I remember picking up Drew Brees. He was a backup quarterback, and I picked him on my fantasy football team just to have him because I was such a fan. I thought, who knows, if he does end up playing, I think he'll be great. And he did. He was good. And then you obviously know he injured his throwing shoulder and was left out to dry by the Chargers. They didn't think he'd come back, and now he is the passing yards of all-time leader in the NFL. Just a couple more rows to go here. What do you guys think? Anybody else have Drew Brees cards? I honestly I wasn't going to ask if anybody collected him, or if anybody wanted to trade for him, I should say. But I would take Drew Brees. I know most of you are baseball card fans if you came over from Jab's family and found my video. That is a beautiful yellow top loader. But yeah, if anybody has Drew Brees cards that they are not interested in, heck, let's do a trade. I'm trying to focus on trades. I'm trying to recreate the trading as a way of getting the players you want as opposed to buying them. I think GoreMade summed it up best, that most of us are older now and we have the money that we could just buy whatever card we wanted, but that kind of takes the joy out of collecting, in my opinion. It's, you know, you spend $1 or $100 on a card, it gets shipped to your door, and you put it in a box. You're not going to remember those stories. I could not tell you how I got these. A lot of it was just buying lots on eBay. I wasn't buying packs to get him, but so that's how I was able to fill out this many Drew Brees cards. And I didn't collect long. I may have done this in 3 months of just looking for lots and deals or individual cards that were super cheap, because again, nobody was collecting him. Right, here's the last stack. You can see here a lot of them are in his Purdue uniform. If the, you know, his rookie black and gold cards were not Saints cards, they were pictures of him from Purdue. But here's an interesting card. It's got the Saints logo in the Chargers uniform. New Orleans Saints card. You can see that in a Chargers uniform. Same thing. So these are some of the newer ones. If these were in order, they may have been. I just have completely put them out of order. So here's the Topps and a Topps Chrome. Saints in a Saints uniform. So these are some of the newer cards that I had of him. Let's see. So 06. And that sounds about right. So when I say early 2000s, it was really more towards the middle of the decade that I was collecting Drew Brees cards. So he had just been traded. Jewel case. He had just been traded. And that's my Drew Brees collection. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Does anybody else have some dirty little secrets about their collecting? And then, as a reminder to GoreMade, I would love to trade this stack of cards right here for your Javi Baez collection that you've been saving. Let me know in the comments. Send me an email at cardsfordays@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Happy Tuesday trades, everybody.